Welcome back guys to the Simpson Desert. We're on a Hay River track. It's flooded, weather's coming in. There's a salt lake in a couple of days time, or a day's time we need to cross, and it's the only way out. Wish us luck.
I'm about to roll over, I'm underwater, man. Whoa! This is going to make for an interesting day.
I'm actually a bit worried about those clay pans though.
Yeah.
Like towing a trailer across.
Ooh, I'm glad you're going first.
We might actually have to send, I don't know, we'll see how we go.
From what I remember last time, they're going to be quite sloppy.
I don't think it's a place you could really do a recovery. It's got to be done in one hit.
Yeah, full send.
This just in, it's bucketing down with rain. We got to get going and hit these dunes again. I'm actually a little bit worried. Are we still in the desert? This is an insane difference compared to yesterday. Just generally speaking, I've never seen this much amount of water around after rain, yet alone in the desert. I guess our most concerning part is, where has all this water pooled? It seems to be between the dunes. The sand on the dunes, on the other hand, very firm, very easy to drive on now. It's the bits in between that we are really worried about. And it seems every dune we climb, there's another surprise just on the other side. Mate, lucky we didn't camp where Madigan camped, eh? Far out.
It's like a swimming pool.
This is incredible. This really is incredible. Holy crap, man, this whole track is basically a river.
So, is this why they call it Hay River track?
Man, it doesn't stop.
So we've gone from super fine talcum powder dust to sloppy mud.
Oh my God, and it continues. It's deeper here too.
You should see the mud flicking off the trailer. Oh man, I just checked the time, it's 4:15.
Oh, you're kidding. That's a late lunch.
Very late lunch, and we've got a long way to go.
Oh man, that's a long way. That's a long way, man.
Oh, we better push where we can push, hey?
I really want to get to that salt lake by tomorrow, at least by tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely, otherwise we're not going to have a chance.
We're going to cross the sketchy salt lake. I only really want to do it to get to Birdsville, not to get to a marker and then have to go back the other way again.
That's for sure, or get stuck in the middle of it.
Track's flooded. We just got off the Madigan. The salt lake that's coming up in a day's time, we don't know if we can cross it. We've only got one way out, not enough fuel to go back the other way. Let's see what happens. So I just got back in the car, off the phone dropped out, just spoke to family in Perth and they had a look online for the weather. We obviously got no internet connection or anything out here. It's not looking good. we're in a desert and it's going to rain until 2 a.m. and it's not just a little bit of rain. This is serious business here. Hay River track is underwater. We still got to see if we can get through it, and we're a day away from a salt lake that we have to cross on the QAA line to get to Birdsville, which is our exit. We don't have enough fuel to go back the other way, nowhere near enough. So we have to, that's the only way out, unless we sort something else out. So we won't know until we get there. Anxiety is rising.
Conditions right now are pretty sloppy and wet, so not looking forward to cleaning the car, that's for sure.
The beginning of the day has been quite exciting with all this rain around and all this splashing and sploshing. It's awesome fun, but the rain just keeps coming. It is relentless today, and there is nowhere to stop, there's nowhere to camp. Everything in the desert makes sense until it starts raining. So we got no choice but to keep pushing and keep splashing until we get to higher ground. And yes, you guessed it. In darkness, we find camp yet again, but that rain is not letting off. So it's gonna be a wet camp. Good morning, folks. Classic bacon and eggs this morning. What a night we had. The storm seems to have buggered off now, off to the distance. You can still see it. And we're gonna have blue skies, and I've never seen this much rain out in the desert before, let alone the Simpson desert. So, time will tell. And there's Torbs in classic fashion, just in time for the brekkie wrap. Time to close Rhonda's Hotbox. That's what the crew's calling it now, the breakfast bar. Time to hit the tracks. We're making great progress this morning. Able to get up to 60, 70 kilometers per hour down on Hay River, and that's how I remember this road from last time I was out here. Now it's starting to dry up a lot, which is good because, you know, lets us sit on these speeds, make up a bit of time. The weather's also really turned on today. A couple of clouds around, nice and sunny, getting a bit warmer. As you can see, we've got the sleeves off again. Onwards and forwards, we're southbound. It may be clear skies ahead, but parts of the track have really seen better days. It is sloppy, it's not ideal, but we don't have a choice.
That looks like camel dung, dude.
Yeah, I think it's camel.
You know, you could have just looked at the footprints. Yeah.
And off go the camels. Did you know that when camels need to hide in the desert, they go camouflage? Yeah, I know, that was a bad one. Low range, locker. See you on the other side.
Good luck.
I think this one will be alright.
Yeah, you'll be right.
Hopefully. Anything like the last one. Ouchie, ouchie. This is the moment that I've been worried about, these salt lakes. Oh, no, stay on. Oh man, this is much softer than I thought it would be. Cleaning this car afterwards is going to be a nightmare. Holy shit. Oh, the further I go in, the sketchier it gets. If I stop, I am screwed. Come on. Oh, it doesn't stop here either. There you go. speed. This is not a great position to be in. The further in I go, the further away the exit seems. Come on. Keep going, keep going. Oh man. Keep going, keep going, keep going. If I stop, I'm done. Man, I can really feel that trailer through this kind of stuff. I've definitely taken the best line, but it is so sloppy. As you can see, it's just digging right in. I can see the other side. Come on, I'm slowing. Shit. Come on. Let's go. You're up next, Torbs. Good luck, mate. Torbs is all over the place. He looks like he's in two-wheel drive, but he's in fact in four-wheel drive. If you're in two-wheel drive in this stuff, you are done for. This is what I was worried about, these salt lakes. That was just a little one. We got many more to go, but we got that big one. That's the only way to get to Birdsville. Well, here we are, Torbs. This is the QAA line, Salt Lake, and we'll turn off to Poeppel's Corner before we deal with this one.
Beauty? Oh yeah, then we can investigate it before we go.
We are now hugging the big salt lake on our way to Poeppel's Corner. This is 20 kilometres. There's plenty of tracks in front of us, but what I've just realised right now is this is not going to be easy going. We cannot stop. If we stop, we're going to be stuck. The way we're going along the edge here, I cannot even fathom crossing that salt lake. Don't go down there.
I learned very quickly there.
Were you behind me?
Yeah, but I managed to stay to the right at the last second.
Holy shit. Barely moving. How you going there, Torbs?
Some points where you lose mumbo, that third would just kill you.
Yeah. I put a camera on the front so you can see what's going on, but I don't want to stop. Alright, we're in third now.
Make sure you're ready, just snap second quick.
Oh yeah. We made it. That was crazy. Worst part is we have to go back the same way, but at least we know we can get past it. My hat is so big, it's in 3 states.
You and your dad jokes.
It's not a dad joke, it's a fact.
It's a fact.
We're here at Poeppel's Corner. We're in South Australia at the moment. Would you kindly step into the Northern Territory? All right, I'll step into Queensland and I'll see you in the NT later on. So what is Poeppel's Corner? Well, this is the junction of 3 different states: Queensland, South Australia and Northern Territory. Now the original one was placed somewhere over that way and it was in the wrong area due to the chain stretching over time from measuring it. So Poeppel went to measure out this exact surveyor point right here and he was out by a little bit, but I reckon it's pretty impressive because he did a lot of measuring with, I think it was a ball on each end on a chain, and each time he moved it, slowly the chain just stretched out.
It's a long way
It'd
to be
take a
dragging
lot
a
to
chain.
yeah, it'd take a lot to stretch a chain, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a lot.
Since then, they have
GPS'd it.
GPS'd it. That's right.
Yep, much easier.
We're on our way back to our crossing. I'm pretty confident that crossing now because we've had to drive along all this stuff here just to get to Poeppel's Corner. And you can see plenty of other people already driven it as well, so yeah, we should be right. But we're not making Birdsville tonight. It's getting too late already. Surprise, surprise. As we re-enter the Salt Lake to head back the 20 k's we just came from, it seems a bit drier. Maybe that QAA line Salt Lake crossing may not be that bad. Poeppel's Corner, and the Salt Lake looks like it's dried up a bit, so the wind's really dried it out. It's amazing, just a couple of hours and it just changes it. Also on the way back on that Salt Lake was completely dry as well. Well, not completely dry, but a lot drier than it was when we went in there. Wish us luck. We'll see you on the other side. We'll send the camera car over first. Good luck.
Let's not get stuck in the middle of the Salt Lake. Oh yeah, just wet in here.
Oh my god, you alright? How far you got to go?
Ages, yeah, and it's getting wetter and wetter.
It looks like you're going outside from here.
We've still got these 50 metres.
And you are actually stuck then?
Yeah, we're stopped. We're not far from the end. We're probably 100 metres, 80 metres, 70 metres, somewhere around there.
Okay, and is it wet for the whole lot?
Starting to get better, but we just sunk in. It's just, you just got to follow that good line, you know.
We'll get back to you in a minute.
Okay.
Guess I'm going over. So little bear to the rescue, eh?
Alright, well Torbs is coming now and hopefully he makes it to you.
Alright.
Get rescue the cameraman. Somewhere between 50 and 100 metres short of the other end, so let's hope I don't get stuck because I'm probably twice the weight. Oh, it is wet. Oh my god, it's actually a river! What the hell has he got me into? Holy crap, it's like half a metre deep.
Stuff everywhere. You able to talk?
No!
I'm worried. Stuck. Are you stuck?
I'm about to roll over, I'm underwater, man.
Shit.
You need to get around here and try and get me out.
Alright, on my way. jump in, let's go.
And I'm filling up the water in here.
Filling up the water apparently. There is a way around, but it's a long way. Well, I better slow down myself here because this is getting a bit crazy. Damn.
So I thought I'd do the honourable thing of coming to rescue the cameraman's car, he's about 150 metres further that way, so I thought I'd easily get past him on the left. There was a hidden hole, and it's probably about 1 metre deep, and it just swallowed up the driver's side to the point where I nearly rolled. So in that sense I'm quite lucky, but unfortunately car's full of water.
It's like the urgency to get over there, but I just can't get there quick enough, eh? It's always that sinking feeling, especially when your car's stuck. It's not cool. Chris is 50 metres from the edge. Torbs is 150 metres from the edge. And I'm only halfway to him. Holy This is not good. This is not good at all. Turns out we found a very solid line. If only we knew about that line from the other side, but even on the other side, like, how are you supposed to be able to see that line?
What I'm hoping for here is I get you out, and then I get you to where I am, and then you drive forward to make sure you can get out, then you come back where I am, I'll go back there. Okay? Because I can still pull myself forward.
Okay.
Then I'll try and get him out.
The reality of this is a huge recovery effort required. Definitely going to get the Prado out first because I'm not risking my vehicle to go in and then try and rescue Torbs first. This is so sloppy. Turns out the Prado wasn't too badly stuck. Chris did the right thing, let off the throttle when he got stuck initially.
I'm going to drive in here in reverse, up to you. It may take a couple of times, so if I'm going forward away from you again, it does mean I'm coming back again. We just got to compact it and check it out. You got your extension rope, get that out as well, because that'll buy us 20 metres, because I've got 10. That's 20 metres, plus my winch rope on the back, that's another 30, so that'll give me 50 metres.
Next is a big recovery, Little Bear. That cruiser is pretty heavy. It's going to take a lot to pull this out. And this is why we carry all that recovery gear, so we can fabricate big recoveries like this.
Well, we've got the full line of my rear winch out. This is the only time I've ever needed a rear winch, and it's probably the only time. So we got 25 metres here, we've got a 10 metre extension strap, which is those Finn Maxtrax ones. Torbs has got a Finn Maxtrax one as well. Torbs' winch is seized, unfortunately, otherwise we'd be pulling right now. We may have to use snatch straps as well, but I'm going to see how far we can get to it.
I think we should max track your car, Ronnie. You're just spinning. You're sliding.
So the surface area on the tyres, they're starting to slip because they're clogged in mud. Mud tyres are great, but you really got to spin them and stuff. We need a controlled situation here. Spinning tyres and trying to yank things out, that's where accidents happen and things break. So we're just trying to be nice and easy, nice and smart here. Get the max tracks down and give us more surface area. Yeah, they might slide back, but we've got to try.
front? Yeah, pretty straight there.
I want to go check the other side to see, make sure the dip hasn't shifted.
There's a lot of pressure on it, but yeah, there might be a leaning as well.
Well, I'm nearly out, so let's just drag it out and assess it.
You're not getting them back.
No, but I'll roll straight over it now. So let's just pull it out.
That one's off the B too.
Judging by Torben's front wheel, I reckon he's broken a CV or something. It is not moving.
Check out that front because it doesn't look like the front rim is actually spinning.
Leave your locker on. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm now unlocking the hub and he's going to put a locker in, so that way essentially he has free-wheel drive.
Alright, let's get this sucker out, eh?
Yeah, let's do it.
On that initial bounce that Torben did, he lost both tyres on the right-hand side of the vehicle.
Trying to make any sudden movements, you might jerk me into the other side.
Yep, I'm going sideways at the moment and moving nicely.
Well, I can definitely say I'm happy to be out of that hole, but I'm not happy, if you get my drift.
Yeah, hey, got the big boy out.
We're out. A little bit flooded.
I think this was a very successful outcome. This looked really, really bad. At one point, when I was driving around the long way, it took me a while to get here. We didn't know, well, I didn't know if his engine wouldn't start. He didn't know either. He didn't want to start it, which is fair enough because there might be water in it. It was pretty hectic, to be honest. Yeah, sure, he probably had a bit of a moment, but it was nothing compared to what I think how most people would react. He did at one point get in the car and just try and get it out. We kind of just said, look, we will get to you. Got the Prado out. Once we got the Prado out, that's when our confidence just went through the ceiling and we were like, yep, we'll be able to get him. It's just knowing that we have that extra vehicle out. What I didn't want to do is put 3 vehicles in a situation on a salt pan, and I've been there before. Luckily this time it wasn't 38-degree heat, but that bogging was much worse. And you know, this recovery took about 3 hours, 4 hours. So did my previous one. So.
Max Trax, we've used it to lift the car up a bit because the tyre's off the rim. We can't get the jack under the leaves. So instead of digging a deep hole, we can lift the whole car up, put the jack under, then we can jack it up, change the wheel. Perfect. It's just been the Max Trax been moving. Yep. Jesus Christ. Oh shit.